Okay?
When you're cremated, what do you wear?
Okay. No, it's a good question. It's a very good question. Whatever the family requests, or whatever the purchaser requests, says, I want my favorite pillow with me. I want to be in my favorite nightgown with my house coat. I want to be in a knit suit. Okay? Whatever you want, we're going to do. We're going to do. And what we will do is we have a small room. It is small. Okay? It's what we call an ID view room. And if the family member says, the son, daughter, husband says, I want to view my wife prior to cremation, may I do that? Absolutely. Do you charge me for that? No. No, we do not. We bring the person into this small room. They get to see the knit suit on their wife, okay? Or the dress, or the pajamas with the house coat. Okay, and her favorite pillow. So, I covered it all. Okay.
How much do the average cremains weigh?
7 pounds.
7 pounds.
Yep, about 7 pounds. 225 cubic centimeters, which doesn't mean a thing to me after 35 years of service. I know it's 7 pounds.
That is a question.
Yes, and then you, sir.
2 questions. One, I understood that it was illegal to scatter ashes in the Gulf anymore.
No, it is not.
It is not?
It is not. Now, having said that, are you going to go to the beach at the shoreline, all right, with 20 people, and I'll say prayers or kumbaya, and then sprinkle the ashes? People are going to get upset, okay?
Well, they used to go out on airplanes, and I thought that was stopped.
No.
But they still do.
You could go out on a boat. You can go out on a party boat, okay? You can rent a boat. Do you have to go 30 miles? No. Have people scattered ashes 10 feet out in the Gulf? Yeah. Do I want to know about it? Am I going to do it? No.
The other question I had is, where is your facility?
We're located in Corporate Square off of Radio Road. Okay? We have our own building. Okay? Corporate Square, where is that? Do you know where Peppers is?
I know where it is, but
Okay.
I don't remember the building. I know where Peppers is.
Okay. If you went in to Corporate Square Boulevard and get to the end of that street, Peppers is over on the right. You and PNC Bank is here on the left. You make that left, you go down around the corner, okay? Fifth Third Bank is over here. You continue down to the next corner, and we're on the corner of, it's all Corporate Square.
Yeah.
All right, we're right on that corner. Yes, sir.
I have a light true story. May I?
Absolutely.
We had my wife's father in our house for about 20 years.
Okay.
In an appropriate way. And he was a pioneer flyer. And the trustee wanted to spread his ashes out of an airplane window with the family,
Okay.
which we arranged. And we had to get a plane that held enough people but would go slowly enough so you could open a window in the plane and let the ashes go on Long Island Sound, which is probably not appropriate, but not maybe legal, but we didn't ask for that. We just plain did it. However, when the moment of truth came and we were about 4 days away from going to the airport to perform this little ritual, we couldn't find Emmerich. We couldn't find... And we had 3 days, then we had 2 days, and I said to my wife, what does it really, like a Hillary Clinton, what does it really matter now? Can't we put anything in anything and go through the game? Well, fortunately, the last, of course, something is always the last place you look for it, but there in a storage room in a drawer that we hadn't opened was Emmerich. So we pulled the whole thing off with his ashes, but I was prepared to do it with dirt from the garden. But it worked.
Okay. Yeah, okay. And can you do that? Yes, you can. And that is a great story, you know. Just don't fly above 10,000 feet,
Yeah, I know.
okay? Keep it down,
Yeah, we were pretty.
and don't have a rear engine plane. Okay? Yes?
Now, what about if you wanted to take the ashes yourself, you know, from here to, let's say, to Michigan?
Absolutely.
Can you go on the airplane?
Yes, you
with the
can.
ashes?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay.
We do it all the time. What we do is we provide a burial transit permit. We give the person a certificate of cremation, and we give them the cremated remains, just as we've discussed, in a container that's going to go through TSA, just like you went through. And that container can be X-rayed. It can be scanned. They can see what's in it. Okay? Do not buy an urn.
Yeah.
Do not buy an urn. Don't be talked into buying an urn if you go with a funeral home and they say, well, isn't this urn lovely? But they don't tell you that, oh, you're going on a plane. Don't do that, because it's got to go through TSA just like you do or I do. Shoes come off, belt comes off. They're going to X-ray it. Carry on luggage. Carry on. Don't check it. Okay. Embalming does not have to be done. The law is clear about that. The only time embalming has to be done is if you're going to have a public viewing. Okay? If your family's coming in to see you, immediate family, do you have to be embalmed? No. If you had passed 10 days, 5 days in a home in Florida without air conditioning, that's going to create some issues around treating that person in a particular way. But for the most part, you can have cremation. You can even have a direct burial. You can go from our facility to the cemetery in a casket and buried without embalming. It's not a law.
But even in transport, to transport from one state to another?
Well, we like to do that. We like to embalm, but is it a requirement that you have to do that? No. No. We do that with people of Jewish faith. All right? Now, what do? We have a container that we would ship everyone in, except we put a plastic liner, and we have gel ice packs this long that we place with the person. Years ago, we used to use dry ice. Airlines don't like dry ice now because it smokes, and now they think we have a problem. All right, is it a bomb? All right, so we use gel packs, and we are known shippers with the airline. We are registered known shippers, okay, with all of the major airlines. So if a person doesn't want to be embalmed, okay, they don't have to be. The receiving funeral director needs to know that, because a lot of funeral homes in the north, in the Midwest, do not have refrigeration facilities like we have here.